With a record amount of water piled up at the top of Little Cottonwood Canyon in the snowpack, hydrologists and emergency managers already know that this creek and many others will be filled to the banks when the runoff begins in May and extends into June. So there's a lot of hard work to be done. This crew with Salt Lake County Engineering and Flood Control has been working down in the creek beds for several weeks. It's a cold, wet job. They're clearing trees, sticks, vines, and any other debris that could dam up the channel and force floodwaters into neighborhoods.
Things that are going to cause us problems later on, and trying to pull those snags and those trees and stuff up out of the creek.
Some of the debris dams are pretty substantial. When the water rises, it will wash even more debris into the channel.
There's some concern about how Mother Nature is going to bring that snow melt down the mountain.
They need to make sure that this channel is clear when peak runoff happens in the next couple of months. In 2011, sandbags were stacked on this wall and the water was lapping at the edge.
That's the kind of volume that we saw in 2010 and 11, and once the water starts touching the bottom of the bridge could be, become compromised by the force of the water.
In Salt Lake County alone, 2 teams of 10 workers have been doing this job every day for several weeks, filling multiple dumpsters each day. They do this kind of work every spring, but this year
there's a bigger sense of urgency because at some point that snowpack is going to come down. So we're trying to get in front of it as best we can.
They're also encouraging homeowners who live along the creek banks to clear anything out of the water that they can remove safely, because that's a big help to the county crews. For KSL 5 News, I'm Jed Bowl.